Hey, we're back. Sack to the Future, still week number 13, the entire week in one night. I know it's crazy, but I need a team that's relevant to win a game. Patriots lost a heartbreaker after playing a first half practice and then losing in the real one. The Niners take out my Bears and leaving me with only one team. That's the Broncos, and they're playing the semi-pro team. I just have to make sure I do not mess it up.
Right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of
The Broncos have been able to beat teams better than them all season long. Now they're playing a team that's rated worse than them. They've beaten some of those as well, some semi-pro teams, so they have to just continue beating the semi-pro teams as their schedule has gotten easy now after the rough schedule that they actually went through very well against. A loss to the Chiefs and Raiders, but winning all the other games. Broncos have won 5 straight, and now the schedule gets easy. So in theory, if they could have won the last 5, they could definitely win their last 5. Lionel Taylor last week had 3 touchdowns.
Find some inspiration somewhere that can lead them to a victory.
That is a big guy kicking it off. My goodness. Let's see the shoulder pads on that guy.
The bye weeks are over. It's all
Look at this guy. Boom.
All the time as we're underway here in week 13. That'll be taken in the end zone.
There he will go ahead and kneel it.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to
Oh,
the
God.
25-yard line.
I started this game way too quick. Here's Jackie Lee. 357, no touchdowns, 5 interceptions. But as we all know, he's not going to play. What? Whoa. What do you mean reconnect the controller? This is very interesting. What is happening? Why is it? I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's going on. What?
7 touchdown passes. He's the same
assertive
leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
Wait a minute. What is happening here?
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering
That's just going to say.
That's where I go.
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get.
Okay, this is
that one going for a gain of 11.
extremely strange.
He was well over 100.
Hold on a second here. Can't do controller select. This is very strange, but apparently
Yards last week. He told us this week a little ambitious. Said he wants
number
to
1
get
is
that
huge.
200 mark. We'll see.
This is very strange because it told me I have to have the controller plugged in, even though it was. I went to try to take Jackie Lee out of the game. The game freaked out, said I have to plug my controller in. But I did, and now apparently I have 2 controllers going.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And this
I don't even know how this is possible.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
See,
first down completion only netted him 3.
if I want to run the ball, then I'm going to have to switch controllers.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Very strange.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete.
It's complete, but they're going to say short of the first.
It's third down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, let's get this.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Billy Joe getting a few more yards. He has 26 yards. 19 carries, 163 yards, and a touchdown last week.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
6 guys. Check. Look. Squeeze. Out. Hit it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
There's Lionel Taylor making the catch.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26.
X3. 218. Chops. Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Billy Joe getting picked up and slammed to the ground.
First down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Protein spill. 2.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Hey, let's go.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Look at me. Go. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the throw is going to be incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Just enough for the first down on the quarterback sneak.
As they convert on 4th. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Stone gets just enough yards for the first down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That's not enough.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Now. Five.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he'll give it here to his running back.
Billy Joe does not get in.
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, and he gets sacked and won't get in.
On 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making?
Now, loose football.
He gets hammered, fumbles the ball.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, make tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again.
Less than a minute to go.
Maybe just trying to set them up.
Joe able to get the first down.
Down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Touchdown to Scarpetto.
Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
Just missed the extra. No. Was good enough.
Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice job there as he gets his
number 69 getting taken down.
At the 34. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield, punch it in on you.
Oh, that's going to be picked off by Gonsolin.
Picked off near the 44.
And the Goose is going to get a touchdown.
This is down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, baby. I see you over there.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit.
The Broncos.
Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. 14-0.
Not sure what is in the water the Broncos drink. I mean, this is a semi-pro team. It should be easy, but the Broncos, the 49ers, play well below their ratings. The Patriots play maybe a little bit below their ratings. The Bears play about as they're rated, and the Broncos play way above their ratings. Way above. Cowboys are playing above their ratings, but it's really the Cowboys and the Broncos both playing way above their ratings.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
That was a nice little cutback by Ratatouille or whatever his name
At
is.
least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's a throw that's taken out of the backfield. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons
that was inappropriate.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop,
oh, come on.
The flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction.
That was just ridiculous.
Back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Back to throw. It's a short one here,
Oh,
complete to his
he was
tight
falling
end.
down, and he finally just went down. But here it is again. Kirby Berger, 4 of 5. There is a sack by Erlinson.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. This is taken at the 18.
There, by the way, my little avatar is gone as well, so that's why you see the stupid block face. Lots of weird things happening on this profile. Billy Joe getting closer, 18 yards away from 1,000 yards.
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. He'll have a first down past the
That was a nice run by Billy Joe right there. He's up to 71 yards.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Don't let free. Don't let free. Chopper, chopper.
2nd and 9 now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Taylor makes the grab.
Hey, let's
That
go.
catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running
Oh.
back. And he will
Joe
be
unable to
very
get the
close
first
to
down,
a
but
first
Simmons is the
down.
one that's
I see
hurt.
the close fist to the referee, and that means 4th down.
They're telling me to go for it. Interesting.
Let's go.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Speak river. Speak river.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That was shades of Tennessee volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for a loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach said, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete...
Oh, there's a flag.
Not just playing the
Tell me
pass,
that's holding.
being a
Yep,
willing
it's holding
tackler
against the
and making a
Browns.
really nice play.
You at Dixon.
So a decent gain, but all for nothing.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He'll drop to throw. He's got the
Taylor
hook
makes
up
the
here,
grab.
linebacker complete.
I think he got out of
He's
bounds.
out of bounds inside the 35.
60 or.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Joe does not get the first down.
Short, maybe by about
And that is the 2-minute warning.
a minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores.
My God.
Rush, and down he goes. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Falcons defense stands
Ridiculous
tall.
that my guy wouldn't get out of my way.
Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down.
That's the
drives.
problem
Now
with
they're
the,
successful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, hey, 2 for 4.
Oh, jumps over his back and knocks that down.
Again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
Ready?
Now we'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now throwing on 3rd down.
Brown makes a great job to knock that ball away, and Goose could have picked it off, but he decided not
You
to.
can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from
That's a
both
crazy
sides,
bad
no
punt.
flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's in his own 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in the game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. He'll look to throw.
Knocked down.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away from up 2nd down.
Billy Joe unable to get the 1st down.
7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. Right
Joe is able to get the 1st down there, and the timeout for the Broncos.
Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nice run by Billy Joe there.
Use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
10 logo. Let's go, let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Touchdown, Scarpetto.
Touchdown, Denver. From 19 yards away, the Broncos push further out in front.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion.
The point after is
Those
good.
can be the ones that can finish off a
The
squad
Broncos
if you let
are
them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been
one team
theirs.
left, and at least they're playing well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Hey, Tears.
3 yards on the pickup
Some
there.
weird
It'll be
stuff
2nd
going
down.
on, but yeah,
Here's 2nd
still
and 7 now from
no
the
problem with the
28.
semi-pro
So we
team.
reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided
The
game so far.
Niners
As we send
beat
you
the
on
Bears,
out to our
though.
studios in Orlando.
And,
Here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports
Vinny
halftime report.
All right, Brandon,
ripped
thank
his
you
plug
very
out of the
much.
wall
We're starting to get near the home stretch
at
of this
halftime,
NFL
so we had to
season.
play that
It's week
again.
13.
I'm just kidding. I
Let's
don't
get an
think.
update
Obviously,
on
he
what's
didn't do
going
that on
on.
purpose, but
We'll begin up at Bank of America
Patriots
Stadium
are winning at
downtown
halftime.
Charlotte,
Then
where you see
did
the
a
final
redo,
score there.
and the redo, of
27-10,
course, went the Cardinals'
the final
way.
score.
So
From there, we head up
two
to
of
our
my
nation's
teams that were in the
capital and check on
playoffs
the Redskins
are now
at
probably
home at
out.
FedEx Field.
The Niners
And
have
they
always been
couldn't
out,
get the job done
and
as they fall to
the
visiting
Broncos are the
Baltimore
only one
Ravens.
left.
Trace McSorley, 4
Yeah, I don't know.
touchdown
They
passes in the
the Bears
victory.
played their worst game of the year, of course. Why wouldn't they? And the 49ers didn't play amazing, but you have to see this one play where
Meanwhile, in
my
our game, it's been a
backup or
back
third
and
string or
forth
whatever
first
he
half.
is,
Who
Lind,
can put it together in the
let's
second
put it
half?
this way, the
For
white
the
running
answer,
back
we turn
of
it
my
back over
running
to
back
our
committee,
broadcast team.
gets the
Brandon
ball
Gaudin
in
and
with like
Charles
2 minutes
Davis.
to go, where he's
All
trying
right,
to make sure
Coach,
he
thank you, and we
doesn't
welcome everyone back
fumble.
for quarter number
So he
3.
gets the ball, gets a nice block, gets the first down, but has 2 hands on the ball, and he's kicking his knees up high like Roger Craig. And somehow he blasts through with so much speed that he goes about 80 yards for a touchdown.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
If you, the funny thing is, if you watch the replay, there's somebody that started watching it from the beginning of the first game, and so he's watched some other games too, but he was rooting for the Patriots. And so he watched the whole first half where I was winning, and then we started over, and it was, and as soon as the second one started, then he commented, he's like, "I'm calling cheating." And then, of course, he stopped watching after the Cardinals took a 7-0 lead, I think.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable.
If you take a look at this game, you'll see that early in the game, it tried to make me quit because it said, so I changed profiles after the Bears game to this one. And then I was playing this game with only the one controller on the profile of the Broncos. And then all of a sudden, I went to change quarterbacks because I forgot to take Jackie Lee out. And then it said my controller was disconnected and it was forcing me to quit the game. So I had to turn the other controller on. So I have one guy with a blue circle on him that's doing nothing because it's the controller I can't use. So I really hope, luckily it's a semi-pro team, but right now it's on Lassiter. So I can't do anything with Lassiter, so I have to play basically with 10 people. And when I run the ball, I have to switch. I have to grab the other controller real quick so that I can use the running back. But luckily, it's a semi-pro team.
Very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Wow, there's a semi-pro throw finally. 7 of 11.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes,
Yeah,
you know, it's really
yeah.
easy to get discouraged. And
We
once you
definitely
get things started, you just gotta fight
know
through it. Gotta keep pounding away.
how to manipulate it now, because anytime there's a reset, the team that was losing gets everything pumped up or something. Because why did he dive to grab that? Interesting. Yeah, I remember that. It was like a totally, my guys, they couldn't do anything, and then the reset, and then they could block and all this. It was kind of like the Cardinals. I was running with these huge holes that I haven't had. You know I'm not good at running the ball. So I had these huge holes, great runs. I had 150 yards. It wasn't even halftime yet on the ground. And then, of course, the reset. And then it was a struggle to run in the second half. I had some decent, like 7- and 8-yard runs, but nothing like I was getting in the first version. So.
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense.
Billy Joe getting a few yards.
In the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hurry.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now.
So yeah, I'm mostly just doing whatever I want to the semi-pro team. Until that, when I fumble, no reason.
Falcons say they have it, they do.
He doesn't give many opportunities
Well, certainly that's not possible. And then, of course, Stone comes in and fumbles it. I should have known. They are going to review it, but I should have known with Stone in there that I should just throw the ball. Stupid for me to think I could start running out the clock. Oh my gosh. It seemed like he was down for about an hour before that ball came out. Let's see. Elbow, chest, face, other shoulder, and the ball's out. Well, considering my opponent is not Vinny, that's got to be overturned. Okay. There we go. And that replay and all that gave enough time for Stone to figure out how to get his energy back.
Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for
Oh, Taylor makes the catch as I'm not sure what number 10 was doing. Yeah, the game loves Vinny now. That's fine, I guess.
And they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Billy Joe short of the first down. Annoying.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Jackrabbit, let's go. 27, check right, 27.
Mostly because that's the best way that the Broncos work.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
For some reason, if they're tired and I keep them tired, then they get blocked. If I rest, then they no longer know how to run the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to
I mean, it is semi-pro team, so they are kind of, you know, unable to adjust. A real team, I'm sure, would have picked up on that a long time ago.
And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year.
But since it's a semi-pro team,
as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should
figure why not.
One more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Uh-oh. I'm going to have to hold on to the ball immediately because it's the guy that fumbles.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down.
Why does he suck so much?
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third.
I did see most of the Rams game. I mean, I heard some of it, saw some of it, but that was ridiculous. The plays I saw, Roman Gabriel was friggin' awesome.
To give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver. But not
wait.
When you have a defensive tackle,
I hit the wrong button. Oh, that looked retarded.
Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
Kick is good.
He was trying to force it in.
Yeah, the Rams. Roman Gabriel might lead a team to the playoffs. In fact, they probably were a playoff team if it wasn't for the situation earlier today where the Cardinals took out the Patriots. Had the Patriots won that game, I think the Rams would have been in the playoffs.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Did you see my screenshot where Madden said the overall ratings of the 49ers and the Bears were equal? So yeah, once I saw that, I was pretty sure they were going to have the Niners win that game.
As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Wait, what do you mean home field?
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
So wait, last week you guys had the same record and it said the Rams were in first place? Is that what you're saying?
Welcome back now to Denver. happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter.
Yeah, I was thinking that when it started happening. I was like, dang it.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
Wasn't supposed to be right. That was just supposed to be,
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Of course, now I can't stop him.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Roman Gabriel.
First down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the back.
I mean, I was okay with the Cardinals. Obviously, I didn't like the Cardinals beating me last year. But when they beat the Packers, that was cool in that simulation. And then it was just kind of, I was okay that it was the team Vinny didn't expect to be good with, that he won the Super Bowl with. But then now I'm tired of it because they just make things happen and make plays and force turnovers. So many turnovers. I stayed away from Larry Wilson as much as I could have, and still, just the other safety would just run back there and make interceptions that he shouldn't have been able to. And anytime it was one-on-one, of course, his cornerback picked it off rather than my receiver ever doing anything. It's just like, man, enough with these Cardinals. Wow, wide open. Kirby Berger had a touchdown pass there, but he finally looked like a semi-pro for the second or third time today.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
What?
Underneath to his running back, complete.
That was interesting.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. You got the
Kirby Berger must have saw, because I was coming up to hit the guy where he was. So then he threw what was actually a bad throw. But the running back knew he was going to throw it bad, so he was able to get there and make the catch.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed.
I heard, I saw, I joined at some point in that game, and so I heard the ending, of course. And I remember you saying that. I was like, really? It was like one interception and one where the guy ended out of. Come on, really? Yeah, well, just wait for it.
And the Falcons cut into that lead.
I mean, obviously your comment's late. Fumble, and then 87 picks it up. Unbelievable.
Are you're going slow clap on me?
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense.
Unbelievable. Hit him, hit stick, force a fumble.
They'll go for two.
And, of course, it goes right into the other guy's hands. And then Kirby Berger does a perfect two-point conversion, and suddenly the game's not over yet.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need.
All right.
There's a great example right there.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back.
Vinny ball time.
I believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
Pretty much, but just a different way.
In order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Vinny ball, no huddle. So the no huddle thing actually makes the clock run down faster than not doing no huddle.
Slam. 6-6, pull it high.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, what? Well, that's annoying.
Gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The Broncos on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line.
64, win. Hey, Sam on.
Okay.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll find his man on the comeback.
Stays in bounds. That's good.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This one should be over. It's a 2-score game. They still have 3 timeouts, though.
Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Get that quick 6 seconds.
Hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Shoot.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, that was dumb.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances.
Actually, if I pick my play fast enough, whether I know huddle or not, it gets the clock to go, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Blue draw Corkers. 54. Go. Check. Watch 54. Let's put them on the bus list.
And
Oh, they're going to call their timeouts. All right.
We'll get a timeout used defensively.
Okay, so we can't just go goal line, but I realize it's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
X3, 218, chopper. Check. Lucky. Tighten up. Get it.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down.
There we go.
Takes this one down to the 15. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 26.
So, let's see.
Check. Big River.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They come out here in the eye. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Now.
And again this time to the tailback.
Oh, what?
And maybe a measure of
That's
revenge
ridiculous.
there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
All right, well, I guess it's easier to run out of the shotgun than it is the goal line for some reason against this team.
On that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone.
And he'll take it into the
There we go.
Denver score.
First rushing touchdown. I don't think that's true. Oh, today. First of the day, probably.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over?
So that should do it.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it?
Thanks, Stairs.
You just kind of
Have a good night yourself. This should do it for my channel, as I did it all in one evening. Mainly because it's been such a crazy week. I don't know if I'll have another evening coming up. So have a good one. Have a good weekend and all that if I don't see you playing anymore. I think you're done as well. And I think John's still got something to do, so we might not be into next week for a while. But have a good one.
This is taking you to 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over.
Kurt Berger probably should have just ran for some yardage, but that's all right.
And pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll look to throw here. Wide open.
Oh, that was ridiculous. That was just, it made me turn into the wrong guy, so my corner just dove forward. That was stupid. My corner dove to start the play. There he is on the ground. Then I turned into that guy and hit the button at the wrong time. And then the Falcon guy dives for no reason. That was just absolutely stupid. I mean, luckily the game was over, but that was ridiculously horrible.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. He's at the 50.
83, apparently the world's fastest man. I mean, my guy wasn't a super speedster, but that's a lot of speed from 83 there.
They rallied and made the tackle. Didn't allow 2 points to go the other way.
At that speed. Deion Sanders a little bit early.
That was not positive. Go for 2, fumble the football, give up a return, but you're exactly right.
They're going to kick it deep?
Prevented a score going against them.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no
boy.
back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. A running play on 1st down will get 4 up to the 29. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
49, check 49, check 49, check 52. Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Wow,
I think
face
this one's
masking.
gonna be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun.
And that'll do it.
And that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Heavy dose of Billy Joe, obviously, and the Broncos win.
Frank Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good
Broncos get to
team.
10 and 2, still the number 1 seed. So finally one game goes the right way. Bears lose, Patriots lose, Niners win, nobody cares, and the Broncos win. So the Broncos won on the ground. Falcons are the better team in the air. Broncos did not turn it over. And when they don't turn it over, they usually win games.
Meanwhile, for Atlanta,
thanks for watching this whole night. Now we're done until we get to week 14. Broncos looking good. All my other teams suck. Have a good night.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew